Hey guys, so this video is on how to use Intelligent Agents, which is an automated email system within the OLS. So the first thing you do is you start out on your course homepage and you go to Tools, Course Admin, scroll down to Intelligent Agents, and the thing that you'll need to do the first time you ever send one of these out is you'll need to change this email address that it comes from and that people reply to. So mine's been changed, but the first time you log in, it'll say use the system defaults. So you'll want to change that to set custom values for this course. And then just change the email in both fields to your AL Virtual one. That way that the email says that it comes from you, and if somebody replies to it, then you'll get it in your AL Virtual account. So once you've done that, you need to click Save. And then to start a new intelligent agent, you just click New. Name it whatever you want. Name mine Example. You can add a description. It doesn't require you to, so that's completely up to you. And then these are all the cool things that you can do with this system. So the first thing you can do is you can send out automated emails about login activity. Let's say you have students that haven't logged in for the last 3 days. So you click Take action when the following login criteria are satisfied, and you could say user hasn't logged in for at least, you can put 3 days, 4 days, whatever you want. And then on the flip side of that, you could do kudos emails. You could say user has logged in during the past 10 days and set it for every month or whatever you want. And it'll send out emails that way as well. You do the same thing for course activity. The user hasn't accessed the course for at least 3 days. User has accessed course during the past 10 days, 15 days, whatever. What I usually use mine for is with these release conditions. So what you do for that is you do create and attach, and this lets you send out emails based on assignments more so. Let's say you have students who got below a certain grade on a test or a quiz, or who haven't submitted a certain assignment to the Dropbox. It'll send out emails to them based on that criteria. So first thing you do is you do select condition type, and they have everything: checklists, class lists, competencies, content, discussions, assignments, grades, quizzes, surveys, whatever you could possibly need. So let's say we're going to do one on no submission to a folder. Students haven't uploaded assignments to a certain Dropbox. So once I click that, then they'll ask details, and these are all my Dropbox assignments. They automatically populate. So let's say I want to do it for the short story assignment. So I click create. And then once I do that, this little bar will pop up, and it's just the same thing if you do groups in the OLS. It's the same thing. All conditions must be met, or any condition must be met. So I can put more than one thing. Let's say I want to put that they haven't accessed this lesson as well as they haven't submitted the assignment to the Dropbox. So I can do it for both of those have to be met, or one of those hasn't been met. For action repetition, so the first thing is it takes action only the first time this agent's criteria are satisfied. So the first time that it goes through and says, okay, the student hasn't uploaded anything to 1.13, that'll be the first and only time they get that email. The next one is take action every time the agent is evaluated and the agent's criteria is satisfied. So if you put it on a schedule, which I'll show you how to do in just a second, it'll resend that email every time. So for this example, we're just going to use the first one, and then you can schedule it. So click use schedule. If you don't use a schedule, then you're going to have to manually tell it when to run or when to send. So once you hit use schedule, do update schedule, and you can tell it how often to repeat: daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. We'll do daily. I want it to repeat every 7 days. I want it to start, and you can click the day you do it. You can click the next day, whatever you want. And then you can set an end date or not. I'm going to set an end date for the day our Dropbox assignments are due. And click update. Leave the email format alone. So it tells me that it's going to come from my email address. For the to line, you don't have to type in emails, right? Because this is automated. What you do is you go down under BCC, where it says, what special email addresses can I use? Click that, and you highlight and copy and paste initiating user. This will send it to the students and learning coaches that are supposed to submit the assignment. If you do initiating user auditors, that'll send it to anybody on the course, admin, FAST, any other teachers you have, and they'll get that email over and over again. So just leave it as initiating user. So you copy and paste it into 2 with the brackets. You can do CCC, BCC, whatever you want. You do your email subject, type your message, and then click Save and Close. So this tells me now, I don't have a run on this yet, so it tells me the results of the last run, when the last run date was, and when it will run again. So it's going to run tomorrow. If you see this, where it says 56 users identified, 4 users with errors, if it says it has errors, that means for some reason they don't have an email address in the OLS. So out of those 56 users, 4 didn't get emails because they don't have email addresses in the system. Okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I hope this was helpful. Y'all have a great day.